Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. I'm just giving the back of this a little more texture today. Just felt the need. And this is like a fan brush. And so I just stuck it in a light blue and like a do we say Caribbean? Who says what? Who says what, when, where, and how? So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, if you've watched before, you know a lot of times I put paint in random spots and then halfway cover up half of it. So we're just gonna put paint in random spots and probably cover up half of it. But that's where the ball bounces. I am like I keep thinking that I have turned my lights the right direction, and then I realize, no, that is not what's happening. So at some point in this future of lighting, I'm going to get it right. So, I'm breathing heavy here today. It's been a rough couple of days for Owen. Fridays, and today is Saturday, but Fridays generally are kind of one of those emotional days for him. And this Friday was exactly that. He was very emotional. We've had some weather. We are about to get some more weather, and I'm just trying not to even think about it. It's winter, and winter in West Virginia is, winter's unpredictable pretty much, year round in a way. But here we are, and we are weathering again. We are probably going to have more snow. It was 0 to something inches, and now it's 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 inches. I turned my phone ringer off, and now it's just completely going everywhere because it's vibrating. So anyways, so the part that's hard is, I if we have to stay home, we have to stay home. But that is not how Owen sees it. He needs his routine, and he needs his people where he needs his people, and he needs his events where he needs his events. I get it. But it's very hard for him to kind of rationalize through that and work in those moments when they are different. Breathe, mama, breathe. Breathe, mama, breathe. It's hard. This is beyond hard when we are working on emotions and strategies and daily changes that truly, it makes me cry because it can be so hard on him. Small examples. Today, the mailman was coming at the same time. All he was going to do was just drop off our mail. This is a daily, well, depending on the day, it's an occurrence. It happens all the time. And this was upsetting to Owen because we were outside and I was talking to the mailman and we were waiting for his grandma to come pick him up so he could go spend the afternoon with her. So here is the mailman coming our direction, and he's just going to hand me the mail because I have my hand outstretched to take the mail. And then I asked him a question, and this just upset Owen because he was waiting for his grandma. So something as routine, technically, as that is anything but routine when Owen doesn't want it to be or can't handle it being routine in those moments. So you never know when that's going to happen. The other day, they had a different bus driver. I couldn't really see him, so I'm saying that with I don't know that they've had this bus driver come for him before, possibly. But this was hard on Owen because this bus driver went a different direction. Instead of coming down the street one way, the bus driver came down the street the opposite direction. Still was going to school, still was going to go down a different road, still. But that is something that is not the expected for him. And it causes these moments of disruption that he has a hard time kind of pushing through. He was so excited to get on the bus that it did not stop him then in that moment. But when he got home, that was all I heard. And he could have had a perfect day at school. The bus could have gone, even though it, quote unquote, came down the street the wrong direction. There are so many things that Owen likes to drive by that this bus driver could have gone a completely different way and taken him by the things that he wanted to go by. But that doesn't mean that this was any easier for him. And so it's the ripple effect. You think everything is going exactly as it's going and should be, and everything's fine. And then here comes this bus driver. They're truly not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with them coming the opposite direction, but that changes every single thing for Owen. And you never know when those moments are going to be the big moments that really get him. I did this like that, and I'm not liking it as well. So we're just going to keep working it in there. And so it's it, last night, he screamed and screamed and screamed. And Fridays are hard. I don't know why Fridays have become so incredibly hard. But Fridays are so hard now. They are hard for him to deal with. And I think partly because we've had some changes. We've had some weather issues. We've had some moments that aren't going his way. And that completely, it's very emotional because I can't predict, nor can he truly predict when these moments are going to happen. And it's not something he gets over when he gets over it right then. This is something that could influence years from now. He doesn't forget what he doesn't want to forget. And so he amazes me with his memories. And he could tell you when he wants to tell you the order that we had at different restaurants on different days. And if I ever said, "This is Lynn, I'm picking up order number 63, he can tell you what we ate that day, if anyone was with us, if they got the order correct, if, and if. I breathe because I have to let a lot of it go, but yet so much of it sits on my heart because I never know when my son is going to be having a meltdown because someone came at the same time he was waiting for his grandma, or somebody didn't do what he thought they were going to do. If they parked in the wrong, parking opposite directions can really upset him. And I don't even know that he understands, you're supposed to park this way or that direction, but he knows that you're supposed to park this direction or that direction. And it gets him. It gets him emotional. It gets him upset. And then dealing with those things. So last night was really hard. And he woke up this morning and he told me that he was sorry. He said it before he went to bed. And I always tell him that we have to work on these things together, that we are a team, and something that bothers him bothers me because I need to help him through it. He needs to help mommy through bad days or days that I'm struggling with something. And that's what I need him to understand, is that we are a team and his pains are my pains. And I am trying my hardest to figure out ways to help him through the rough patches and through the days that things don't go according to plan. All we can do is our best. And I remind myself of that. And I try to give myself, I try to give others kindness and grace. And we just have to work on that together. We have to work on those moments and understand what other people are going through. We may not understand, but understand that they need kindness and grace in those moments. All I can do is pray. Pray for love, compassion, understanding, good days on some of the harder days. And hopefully, sharing our journey will find the person that needs to hear this. Whether it's someone that knows about autism, doesn't know about autism, or just needs to hear you're not alone in whatever journey you're doing. I promise tomorrow and the tomorrows, there will be better days. One day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. Almost there. Gotta go get my boy in a little bit. Eat some lunch. Go get him from from my mom, his grandma. So, I'd love to hear from you all, where you're from, where you're watching from. If you know about autism, if you're new to our journey, share. Tell us what you're doing. Okie dokie dokie. So, sign this. O for Owen. And then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.